Don't know what I'm doing there, folks. How are you all? Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. As I spy with my little eye some Monday morning inspiration. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to try to do this quickly. Those of you who know that I was live already this morning, well, then you know that Mr. J. Riggs won the envelope in question from Friday's live stream. If you want to know more about that, then, well, that tells me you want to know more about that, right? You feel me there? I think you do. Let me just do this real quick. As we get started, I've got some cool stuff for you, right? Did you know on Monday, May 12th, it has been reported? I'm going to show you in a minute how it was reported. I'm just trying to look at one little thing over there. I don't know why my live doesn't populate when oh, there we are. There we are. There we are. We're there, but we're not there. Don't get it. I don't get it. Technically challenged, but you know what? I will persist and I will endure. Yeah. So, anyways, I want to share this with you. The current United States flag, the current one, right, with all the stars on it, and the red and white stripes, right? What are the colors on the flag? Blue. That's right, blue. The current U.S. flag was designed by a 17-year-old for a high school project. Yeah, yeah. The sad part is he got a B minus. How does that happen? How do you design the flag of the United States? It still hangs on all the flagpoles and yet only get credited with a B minus? What school was that in, You feel me there? I don't know if you do. Sometimes I don't know if I do. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Sometimes this works great and other times not. This would be one of those nots, right? All right, we'll try that. Manage videos. Like that's going to make a difference? Nope, not. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that was yesterday. All right, forget that. Forget it. Forgotten, forgotten. It's gone. Just like that. Just like that. It's forgotten. It's gone. I want to talk about Monday motivation for you. For those of you who are now paying attention because I slant that iPad, right? I'm looking at, and I get a lot of motivation from this. I've read this book many, many years ago, and then I picked it up a couple of years ago, and here I am with it again. It's Stan Tyler's Minute Motivators for Leaders, right? And a quick inspiration for the time of your life. You can make a difference. You can, really. It says it right there on the cover. You see it? Anyways, leaders, they're listeners. And I've known quite a few leaders that were very good listeners and quite a few leaders that were very good not listeners, right? They were so caught up in their own mantra, their own self-righteousness. I'm just as guilty. I've been there too, right? But they just weren't good listeners. They thought they were, but they weren't. Especially when I look in here. Carl Summer, don't know who Carl Summer is. Maybe he's related to the seasonal family of Carl Winter, Carl Spring, Carl Summer. He said the first step to wisdom is silence. The second step is listening. I read that the first time. I said, that's dumb. Because I didn't really read it right. I didn't listen to the words that I read. The first step to wisdom is silence, coupled with the second is listening. You got to do them hand in hand. It's one thing not to silence and listen. Man, that right there tells me a lot, teaches me a lot. When I apply it to those I've worked with in my past, both as leaders and peers and subordinates, I am reminded that listening is so vital to anything, including relationships, right? It says attentiveness. Here's a quick test of leadership. Does the leader look into the eyes of the person speaking to him or her? Do they? Or do they look away as they're talking to you right now? And they're looking at everybody else because they're making their point about how smart you really are, and they're not even looking at you. Poor leader, right? They listen carefully to the words, inflection, and emotions expressed by others. Who? Others. Which ones? All of them. They also listen to complaints. Yeah, leaders understand that emotions left unvented can be explosive and stifling or could very well suffocate the efforts of the rest of the team. Wow, man, that tells me, that one says a lot. And if I apply it to my last full-time job in car sales, it's like all the leaders there, most of the leaders there, a lot of the leaders there don't want to hear complaints from the client or the employee. Shame, shame, shame for me that it took me this long to really put those pieces together. You see, leaders learn because they listen. That's a fact. Leaders are listeners. You know, that brings me around to a famous uh, person that gets quoted a lot, and it's confusing to me because I would think having a confusing name would mean that you don't know a lot, especially if your name was Confucius. Because you see, Confucius said, our greatest glory is not in never failing. Thomas Edison knows that, right? But in rising every time we fail. There it is for Monday, May 25th. Our greatest joy is not in never falling or failing, but in rising every time we fall. I hope he changed his name from Confucius to, I don't know, to something. Anyways, folks, that's it. That's my live, my Monday morning motivation. I hope you found it enjoyable. There's the mic. If you saw the earlier live this morning, you know that this is the envelope in question from a Friday live stream. Those of you who are subscribers, turn your notifications on. This person had a 1 in 3 chance of winning $1 million and 3 real United States bills inside the envelope and some other stuff. So this is going out in the mail here very shortly, but subscribe, turn your notifications on. Sometimes I give away pennies. I give away 2 cents, I think. Yeah, I gave away 2 cents. Got my 2 cents out, right? But anyways, you never know what you're going to get. Pennies could be 20, could be $100. Who knows? Especially now that I'm about to get paid on YouTube. Can't wait to share some of that and spread it around, right? You feel me there? I hope you do. All right, folks, high-fiving out here at the Norfolk International Airport. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery. Y'all have a blessed day. Make somebody else smile. It really does not hurt. Later. Music maestro. Uh-oh, I'm talking. What? I don't want to talk to me. Stop that. Where's my music? Wipe out. Later, folks. What the heck was that? I don't know. Get out of here.